Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about 10 tips on how to enjoy cleaning. I know that sounds crazy, but guess what? I used to hate cleaning. Coming from someone, you can ask my family, I used to have clothes all over my entire floor. You could not see my floor. My room was always a disaster growing up. And because of these tips, I've been able to rewire my brain to absolutely love and enjoy cleaning. So if you think you can benefit from this video, then keep on watching. I was definitely eating candy that was hidden from Max and the kids, so. The first tip is something that I feel like it's a really good stepping stone for someone who does not enjoy cleaning at all. It's called the 20-minute method. And the 20-minute method is basically all you have to do is set a timer for 20 minutes and you go as fast as you can trying to clean up everything you can in 20 minutes. And you would be surprised with how much you can actually get done in just the 20-minute span of time. Most of the time when you're cleaning, there's usually a lot of distractions going on, or maybe you're just by yourself and you don't have any motivation to do it. But because you get those 20 minutes, it's almost kind of like a competition, like a race, like, okay, how much can I get done in 20 minutes? And what's nice about it is if you really push yourself for those 20 minutes, as soon as you're done and you can stop and you can go to bed. The reason I say go to bed is because usually I do the 20 minutes at the end of the day if I'm feeling completely exhausted, but the house is pretty messy. I do the 20-minute method, I bust it out as fast as I can, and most of the time I can get the whole house clean by then. Which leads me to the next thing I want to talk about, which is focus on one room at a time. That's something that I'm still struggling with. I think it's my ADD, but whenever I go into a room and I start with one thing, I see a bunch of dishes and then my mind will grab all the dishes and I'll leave the room and then I'll go into the sink and then I find myself doing all the dishes and I'm like, wait, hold on. I was cleaning the bathroom. I need to go back to the bathroom and focus on the bathroom right now. So because I'm running around doing a bunch of little things, I'm actually wasting time with all of that walking and running around when I just need to focus on one room and get it done and then move on to the next room. The third thing I want to talk about is minimize your stuff as much as you can. For example, I just recently got rid of a ton of my glass Tupperware that I didn't need. Honestly, you realize that you don't need as much Tupperware as you think you do. Thanks to my aunt who inspired me to do so. She got rid of hers and I was like, you know what? I probably could get rid of mine too. And guess what? I did. If you need to clean a room and there is stuff that doesn't even have a place in your house, then you have a problem. You need to get a bag for trash, you need to get a bag to donate stuff, and you need to throw stuff away, give stuff to donate, and you need to clear out your stuff as best as you can. And if you minimize the stuff that you have, it will be easier to clean and it will be more enjoyable because you'll get it done faster. The next thing I want to talk about is you need to get some sort of schedule. So whether it's an app or you can go on Pinterest and they have a bunch of little free templates you can print out, you need to have some sort of schedule so you can stick to it, and you need to have something to remind you to do those specific chores. If you physically can't see the progress that you're making, it's not going to be enjoyable for you because you're not going to feel satisfied. So physically checking off a box or checking something off on your app or whatever you are using, it's going to make you feel more accomplished and more satisfied, which in the end is going to make you want to clean more and get more done. If you want any more productivity tips, then I made this video called 6 Hacks on How to Be a Productive Mom, then you can go check it out. The next thing I want to talk about is something that I love doing while I'm cleaning, and that's listening to a podcast or music or something spiritual. When I'm listening to something and I feel like I'm being entertained while I'm cleaning, I am more likely to continue to keep cleaning and get more done. That's just how my brain works. When I'm listening to something, it makes cleaning that much more enjoyable because I feel like I'm getting something out of it. I'm either being entertained or I'm learning, I'm gaining knowledge or whatever it is. I recently just downloaded a bunch of books on audio that I'm going to start listening to. So this is something I love doing, and it's definitely helped me to clean longer because I'm not bored, if that makes sense. I don't think I could ever just fold laundry in silence. That just seems weird to me. Find something you like to listen to and listen to it because I'm telling you, you will get more done and you'll clean longer, probably faster because you're not going to be distracted. The next tip I want to talk about is you need to get products that you personally like using and enjoy using because it's more likely to get you to get off the couch and start cleaning, you know what I'm saying? So invest in some cleaning products you like, basically. I just got a new vacuum this year that I was extremely excited about. For example, I had one of those just normal, mops where you just push down and all the water's but traditional mopping just takes a lot out of you. And call me lazy, whatever. So I got the Spin Wave. I think they have an upgraded version now. Anyways, the Spin Wave is awesome. It's literally sent from heaven. It spins itself and you don't even have to use any effort at all. And the thing honestly pulls you. It's so strong. And it just like whips around, cleaning up all the stains, all the nasty kid little footprints from mud and stuff. It's amazing. I love it so much. Tell me in the comments below what your favorite products are because I'm always looking for new ones. The next tip is stay on top of it. Don't let it get out of hand because you're not gonna wanna do it. You're not gonna wanna clean it up. It's gonna be too overwhelming. Coming from experience. So stick to your schedule, stick to your app, stay on top of it so you don't get overwhelmed. The 7th tip is do not, and I repeat, do not ever, do not ever, ever, this tip is very important, do not ever sit down after putting the kids to bed. Because I promise you, if you sit down, you're never gonna wanna get back up. Nope, your butt will be glued to that bed or couch or chair or recliner or beanbag, whatever you're sitting on. You're not gonna wanna get up. Don't sit down after the kids go to bed. Just keep that momentum you got going of the exhaustion of putting the kids to bed and finish whatever you gotta do. Get it done, girl, get it done. And then you can take some time for yourself. And that leads us on to our next tip, which is you need to have some sort of reward at the end of your cleaning little session you have. So plan some sort of me time, plan some sort of treat, plan some sort of like aroma bath, therapy thing. Plan some sort of me time to have yourself rejuvenated at the end of your cleaning session. Have something to look forward to push yourself to finish whatever you're doing. The last thing I'm gonna talk about is you need to involve, you don't need to, but you should, I think, involve your family with the chores. When you involve your family, especially your kids in the chores, it's an opportunity for you to teach them and watch them grow and learn. This is something I've started to do with Scotty, especially since he's turned 2 and he's older, he's able to do more stuff and help around the house. He loves switching the laundry with me from the wash machine to the dryer. He also loves carrying groceries inside from the car to the house. But for reals, he loves vacuuming. That's another reason we love that vacuum is because he can pick it up and he can vacuum and he's actually helping, like he's actually cleaning up stuff. Because this is a cleaning video, I feel like I should add this little bonus tip at the end, and that is to give yourself 1 day a week to just say, screw it. It's not a planned day of the week for me, but I do allow myself 1 day out of the whole week to look around in my house and see that it's dirty and just to say peace and go to sleep. I used to stress so much about having my house spotless at the end of the night. It actually, surprisingly, I got too invested and too obsessed with making sure my house was spotless at night that I was actually neglecting my relationship with Max at night. You can believe it. Like, man, I just went from one end to the spectrum to the other end. Someone like never cleaning to someone to cleaning too much. So I'm trying to find my happy medium. Because of that, because I was getting to a point where I was like obsessed with making sure my house was clean at the end of the day. Like if my house was not clean when I put my head on my pillow and went to sleep, then I basically failed that entire day. And that's not a way to think. That's pretty freaking messed up. And it's usually on the day that I feel, or the night that I feel really overwhelmed. And I think it's normal to have those days. So don't beat yourself up if there is a night where you just completely feel like you can't do it. Just say, okay, this is my one night. I'm good. I'm going to bed. I'll tackle it tomorrow and everything's gonna be okay. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video on 10 tips on how to enjoy cleaning. If you use these tips, then comment below and tell me how they go. And if you have any other tips that you would like to share with me as well, I would love to learn them. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.